videos. I'm going to be doing my first bookshelf tour today. We're going to start out at the very top. There's 6 actual levels. So, got some cameras, speakers that go to my turntable, and a Harry Potter box set are really what's on the top shelf. The shelf below we have the Audio Technica turntable, some more cameras. Shelf below that we have more cameras, a kendama, some chargers, a projecto, and now we get to the books. We've got a few little classical books, some Evelyn Waugh over here, which he's a great author. The Farm, some zombie sort of apocalypse stuff. We've got some Tombow markers as well as a Moleskine sketchbook. Behind that we've got the Hunger Games box set as well as the Lois Lowry box set. Behind those we've got the Legend box set. I'm currently reading that one. And then behind these we've got the Lord of the Rings box set, including The Hobbit. Got some experimental films here, which I'm currently shooting with. This is an excellent book. A Monster Calls, The Ruining, Project 17, The Ward, Steering Toward Normal, The Bell Jar, some Ned Vizzini here. It's kind of a funny story. Teen Angst Nah, Be More Chill, Dash and Lily's Book of Dares, and of course Veronica Roth's Divergent series. Over here we've got a little plaque that says there are no shortcuts to any place worth going, followed by a huge amount of Chimes ginger chews. I got these from Urban Outfitters website, and I'm not as huge a fan of them as I thought I would be. I ordered way too many because I thought they sounded excellent, and the tin looks cool. You gotta give them that. Just didn't like it. And then we've got the TBR box filled with lots and lots of books to be read. Once I remove that layer, there's another layer of books. How to Lead a Life of Crime by Kirsten Miller. It's actually one of my all-time favorite books. House of Secrets by Ned Vizzini and Chris Columbus. Just One Day. 13 Reasons Why. Enclave, Outpost, Moment 14, Flip, Half Brother, some Casey Hilton, 90 Miles to Freedom, The Magic of Finkleton and Return to Finkleton, Penelope, The Other Normals, Charm and Strange, The Land of Stories, This Dark Endeavor, Such Wicked Intent, and Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, as well as Hollow City and the graphic novel for Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Moving on to the next level. We have Star Climber, The Compound, The Raft, Brother Brother, Orleans, Dust City, New York Style, The Thief Lord, a really old copy that I think my mom got me for like $1/4 at a yard sale, but I cannot bear to get rid of. Heaven by Christoph Marzi as well as Memory. These two are excellent, excellent reads. Neverwhere, Unnatural Creatures, Fire Spell, I Capture the Castle, The Suicide Shop, The Elegance of the Hedgehog, Ready Player One, The Unnaturalist, Hollowmere, Anne Frank, The Great Gatsby, The Picture of Dorian Gray, and Compromised. Now, to remove these and check out the layer behind it. Once that layer is removed, we have the Steve Jobs biography by Walter Isaacson, A Memorable Life by Luke Lively, The Tale of Despero, The Fault in Our Stars, some John Green right here, Looking for Alaska, Paper Towns, The Looking Glass Wars, as well as Seeing Red and Arch Enemy by Frank Bador. If you're a fan of Alice in Wonderland, you definitely want to check these out. It's a sci-fi Alice in Wonderland. The Hunt, The Replacement, Origin, Stung, I Hunt Killers, Starters, Wuthering Heights, Grimm's Complete Fairy Tales, and The White Forest. We've made it to the ground floor. We have my Nintendo Wii U controllers, my newest novel, Bond Tricks, which I love how it turned out. It turned out really cool. The Bible, Destined to Reign. Once we remove those, we have some more sort of paperbacks. We've got all of my novels over here in the corner, as well as Because of Winn-Dixie, When You Reach Me, Interworld, The Graveyard Book, Stardust, Coraline, The Ocean at the End of the Lane, American Gods and Nonzy Boys, Smoke and Mirrors, Fragile Things, and a book of quotes by Steve Jobs, followed by some cameras. Sorry it's so dark back there, but it's kind of fitting. We've got some Neil Gaiman. We're not done either because I have another little shelf of books. And right here we have these are a lot of photography books. We've got the Diana F book, A Year of Mornings, the Optico Zine, a lot of Lomography City Guides, Bone Shaker magazine, as well as another Escape magazine and Wolf Tree, Kinfolk, the Kinfolk Table, The Art of My Neighbor Totoro, the Lomo LCA book, the Holga book, the Lost Sardinia book, Lebetel, the 2 Lomography collection for about the Lomography history, Fantastic Plastic Cameras by Kevin Meredith, Through a Woman's Lens, Selected Dianalogues Part 1, a Lomography book about eyes, the Lomo LCA book in Japanese, Instant, the Polaroid Story, Photo Jojo book, and a lot of records over here, which I have the Honey Trees, Carla Brunet, the Weepies, Jack Johnson, She and Him, Owl City, a lot of cool stuff that I'm really proud of. And this is basically my bookshelf collection. Thanks for watching, and as always, be sure to subscribe and keep living the analog lifestyle.